What is up, awesome people of the internet? A little bit of breaking news to share with you all. We have a official name for the Toronto team for the WNBA. They are called the Toronto Tempo. This is the 14th team to join the WNBA. The 13th team was the Golden State Valkyries, who are starting their season in May of 2025. The Toronto team, the Toronto Tempo, will start their season in 2026. We also have a new 15th team in the Portland WNBA team. No name on that one just yet. We will probably find that out pretty soon. But meet the Toronto Tempo. This is their logo. And at first, when I heard the name, I was like, Toronto Tempo. What do I think about it? But the more I thought about it, I was like, actually, I think it could work. I think it could work. Mascot should definitely be a conductor. Definitely be a conductor, conducting the crowd and like getting that place live, okay? Make music with the screams of fans, okay? Now, here is the press release. It says, more than 10,000 people submitted ideas and inspiration for the name, which was chosen to reflect the rhythm and pace of both our nation and the game of basketball. So it says Canada's first WNBA team has a name, Toronto Tempo. This new brand identity was inspired by the rhythm of the city and of our country and the game of basketball. In play and in life, it's not just about how fast you move, but how you control the pulse of the world around you, which makes me really do think that the mascot is going to be a conductor. Like, it just feels like the way they're talking about it, that's what it says. Tempo is pace, it's speed, it's heartbeat, and it's what you feel when you step into the streets of the city and the energy of the people who call Canada home, says Teresa Resch, the president of the Toronto Tempo. She says, as Canada's WNBA team, I know the Tempo will set our own pace, move at a championship cadence, and inspire people across the country. This name and brand identity are the outcome of an unprecedented public engagement program, Name Your Team, which created an open call for inspiration from across Canada and across the world and around the world. Which I didn't realize that they were actually doing this. I would have submitted a name had I realized that. More than 10,000 people weighed in, and Toronto Tempo brand was informed by both inputs of those contributions and feedback and insights from a community council. The results is an identity designed to define this energy and spirit of both Canada's newest sports franchise and its fans. And it says the name was purposely designed to work in both French and English, creating an inclusive brand for fans across the country. So a thing to note, guys, in Canada, it is not just English that's spoken there. French is actually spoken in wide swaths of areas, including Quebec. So yeah, definitely the choice that they needed to decide on had to work for French as well. So yeah, dual languages for the Toronto Tempo. The Tempo logo similarly reflects the team's values. Its forward-leaning motion, representing the team's desire for progress. Its sharp angles and round curves, a nod to the dynamic nature of the team and the game. The 6 lines representing the 5 players on the court, and the 6th player, the fans. I like that. 6, you gotta always represent for the 6th man, which is the fans who pay all the money to go see the games. Now, Resch also says Tempo reflects what fans can expect from this team, including, of course, the in-game experience at the arena, the sounds of the court, the beat of the music, the passion of the fans around you, and the intensity of the players on the floor. Capturing all that energy, excitement, and feeling was crucial as we chose the name for Canada's WNBA team. Now, they'll release brand merch pretty soon, giving fans a chance to buy stuff, and they'll get updates about tickets, contest news, and when merchandise will be available if you sign up to their newsletter. And yeah, a thing to note, it's saying here that the Toronto Tempo will be playing at Toronto's Coca-Cola Coliseum in 2026. Now that's the news, guys. That is the news, and I am very much excited about it. I am like extremely excited about the Toronto Tempo. You know, you always gotta love new teams, right? And that's what we got. That's what we got. A thing to note is that if y'all don't remember, in May of this year, the WNBA announced that the league will be expanding to Toronto. We previously had 2 games in Canada during the preseason, one in 2023, one in 2024. Those both went off really, really well. The first one was in Toronto, and it was sold out, lots of excitement about it, and so it made Kathy Engelbert and others be like, you know what, maybe we should seriously think about this Toronto thing, and it actually did happen. Now, the team is operated by Kilmer Sports Ventures, and they are owned by Larry Tannenbaum, a very, very wealthy man. And he is the chairman of Kilmer Sports Ventures. And he's also the chairman of the NBA Board of Governors, and also chairman of the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment Group, which includes the Toronto Raptors, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and Toronto FC. So basically, this man owns all the main sports when it comes to Canada sports. And he is now going to be the new owner of the Toronto Tempo. I'm excited about it. Now, lots of questions is going to emerge. Okay, yes, we got the logo. Yes, we got the general color scheme. But what do the merch look like? What is their mascot, which is something I really want to know. I hope it's a conductor. Please, 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 please let it be a conductor. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be like the first like human mascot. Like actually, I think it should be like how State Farm has Jake, and it's like a real person, and it's like a consistent person. I think that's how it should be for the Toronto Temple. It should be a real person, and that person should be the brand ambassador for the Toronto Tempo. Have them dress up like a conductor, and like I think like a modern conductor. I think it'd be really fun. I really do think it'd be fun. So please, please, please make that happen. Okay. But what do y'all think about the logo? What do y'all think about the intro video that they put out? I'm excited about it. I really am. Questions abound in terms of like, who they end up getting in the expansion draft, which will happen next year around this time. The expansion draft for the Golden State team is happening tomorrow. We will see the Toronto and Portland team have their expansion draft in likely December of 2025. And so, yeah. Lots of question marks in terms of what the future of this team looks like, but I'm excited about it. WNBA expansion is here. What say you? Let me know in the comments below, and thank y'all for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.